Listen, guys, with the amount of secrets that were kept under the Biden-Harris administration, all right, that should basically tell you that a good amount of the people that are working for the government currently were completely fine with keeping up the lie that he was completely fine the whole time, right? They're completely fine with it. So when Trump gets into office, do you think that they're going to be super happy that he's even there in the first place? Because if they kept the lie up for Biden, then that means most likely they don't like you or the people that are coming. Trump and Tom Homan, et cetera, et cetera. You get what I mean here, guys? So, of course, once you start mobilizing a gigantic amount of people, let's say, to aid with these ICE raids, there are going to be people there who are still Team Biden. And they are still Team Biden to the death of them. Get what I mean? Here goes. So, of course, things are going to start leaking. It makes all the sense in the world that things are going to start leaking. And a lot of the plans that you think you have to go into certain areas are going to be, unfortunately, thwarted by some other government agencies and people in said agencies. If you tell them, and they're Team Biden, they're going to tell the people there. They're going to get the word out some way, maybe some anonymous Reddit post or something. I'm telling you guys, everything leaks. All right, everything. But anyway, let's go and check it out. ICE raids leak. Leaks could be coming from the FBI. Border czar Tom Homan warns. Yeah, it could be coming from anyone, bro. It could be coming from the DMV. All right, but either way, let's jump into it. This is a suggestion via Discord.
Trump nominees headed for key votes this week. HHS nominee RFK Jr., FBI Director nominee Kash Patel, and DNI nominee Tulsi Gabbard, all looking to advance in the process. But Democrats are putting up the biggest fight against Tulsi.
We need leaders in the intelligence community and throughout government who are prepared to stand up to those short-sighted attempts to attack our workforce at the expense of our national security. Unfortunately, I don't believe Ms. Gabbard is such a leader.
This nomination is not just unwise. It is.
That's coming from the perspective of national security. Yeah, that may be tricky.
Ms. Gabbard is such a leader.
Gabbard.
This nomination is not just unwise. It is dangerous. We're considering her for one of the most important jobs in our intelligence community. And for that, Tulsi Gabbard is a walking 5-alarm fire.
Florida Senator Ashley Moody joins me now. Senator, great to have you on the program. Will Tulsi Gabbard be confirmed despite the pushback from the left, a party she used to be a part of?
Well, we've been pushing back against their fight this entire time. As you know, the motto of the Democrats has been to obstruct, delay, and waste time when President Trump is simply trying to make this country safe again. I believe that if the president is telling us these are the people that can help me get this house in order, that can help you feel safe in your states, in your cities, in your homes again, we need to deliver that. And so as
yeah, guys, they don't care about safety like that. It becomes glaringly obvious when you start looking at all of the, the cities in the United States of America that are ran by, let's say, excessively left-leaning Democrat mayors. Just realize instantly, if they cared about safety, they'd fix things. They care about how things look and how they feel while doing things. That's all they care about. They don't care about safety.
If you feel safe in your states, in your cities, in your homes again, we need to deliver that. And so as a senator, I've been working with my colleagues to make sure we're delivering. We've confirmed 13 people so far. I believe Tulsi, RFK Jr. will push forward this week. I think Patel will come out of committee this week. As you know, I sit on judiciary. If they stepped back and looked to see what they were fighting, they might have a different opinion, but they're so in the weeds just pushing back on everything this president is trying to do. They're not even looking at what spending he's trying to freeze. It's absurd. They're not even looking at the people he's trying to, ship out of our country. Many are very, very dangerous. And so we're going to keep our eye on the ball. We're going to get this done for the American people and get our house in order.
The Democrats are obstructing. The media is sort of promoting that obstruction. But at the end of the day, when all this is done...
No. Wait. Tulsi is somewhat of a national security type of threat. She, based off of a lot of the things that she has done in her life, along with a lot of the people who she knows specifically, it could be some glaring issues in terms of Tulsi almost exclusively. But let's continue.
Sort of promoting that obstruction. But at the end of the day, when all this is done, do you expect a clean sweep of Senate confirmations for every single one of Trump's nominees?
Well, you're seeing that so far. I can tell you we meet routinely with people from the White House explaining why they've selected certain people, why they need certain people in place soon, very soon, rather than later. And I think it's important for the American people to know that we are having to work through the night. Last week, I think we kept the Senate floor open through the night. They are making us, they are delaying this, knowing the vote is going to go towards the nominee, knowing that we're going to confirm the nominees. All it is doing is delaying how quickly we can get this country in order again after the surge of devastation and crime and absurdity we've seen over the last 4 years. I, for one, am excited to be a part of this process. I'm elated. I have the opportunity to work on behalf of my country and the American.
Yeah, like guys, looking at the list of people here, I'm pretty much fine with what at least what I know about a good amount of them here, guys. A good amount, at least.
American people, and certainly my state, that set me up here to be their new senator.
If there's only one
Meantime, Border Czar Tom Homan says the DOJ is investigating the ICE operation being leaked in L.A. and has a theory of where those leaks are coming from. Watch this.
Some of the information we're receiving tends to lead toward the FBI, but I talked to the Deputy Attorney General all this weekend. They've opened up a criminal investigation, and they have promised that not only this person lose their job and lose their pension, they're going to go to jail. They're going to criminally prosecute.
Good.
Okay, all that said, Senator, it seems like leakers are never caught. We always talk a big game. We got to get these guys or gals, but nothing ever happens. Does that change finally under the Trump administration?
Wishful thinking here,
I think you're going to see a lot of things change under the Trump administration. And when they say they're going to enforce the law, they mean it. Attorney General Pam Bondi has already come out and said that they will pursue this and aggressively prosecute those that are leaking this information. And remember, the people they are going after right now, they know they have information on them. There's a reason for that. Nobody wants them in this country. Remember, if you obstruct justice, if you try to get in the way.
Don't say nobody, because there's a gigantic amount of people who are completely fine with illegal immigration. They're completely fine with it. So please, words matter here, guys.
Nobody wants them in this country. Remember, if you obstruct justice, if you try to get in the way of a federal investigation or a federal action, that is incredibly serious. It's a felony. You can spend years in prison.
Good.
And I hope that they do go after these folks with zeal. We need these efforts to work, and we need to make this country secure again.
We need accountability. Senator Ashley Moody said she has no regrets coming up to D.C. from Florida, despite the weather, I will add, despite.
All right, guys. Now, when it comes to like leakers and things like that, I don't know how you're going to find that person. Because I think the reality is that they're not going to be that ignorantly stupid, let's say, to put their name on it, bro. They're not. Why would they do that? It's going to be done through like some VPN. It's going to be on some random, like anonymous type of blog or Reddit post or something. I'm telling you guys, it's not going to be like, hey, my name is John Smith, and I work for the FBI, and I did this. That's not happening, bro. All right, so unless you polygraph every single person in the office, in the building that knew, you're not going to find out, right? But I guess that also could be an option potentially, right? But either way, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I do think that, firstly, you shouldn't be doing this. And with how big this plan, this course of action is going to be and is so far, it's going to keep leaking. It's too big, right? You're doing too much too fast. And the people that, again, were completely fine with hiding all the things about the federal government under Biden are going to want retribution for losing their candidate, right? That kept them comfortable type of thing, right? But either way, that's where we are. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.
The fact that you just made it to the end of the video says a whole lot, actually. We have a couple other channels. MrLboyd Music, MrLboyd Movie Reacts, along with MrLboyd Discusses, where I just generally speak about the things that specifically matter to me. But in the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.